Hello there, how's your day going, you awesome motherfucker? This is EJ from mypathtoself.com. It's been probably about a week since I recorded my last video. Right now I am working on two different graphic design projects that both have deadlines. I've been doing the eBay thing, I've been getting that as efficiently as possible. So it's not that I am, cutting into my time for recording with those things. Instead, rather, I am trying to keep these videos to ones that came from inspiration, not just from me feeling like I needed to make a video, if that makes any sense. And you're gonna have to excuse me if I sound a little weird. I'm feeling kind of sick, my nose is all messed up. But when I was in bed last night, I just had a thought, I watched a video last night and it pointed something out. And I didn't really think about it, but I'll just tell you what it is here. Okay, so I don't know the exact numbers, but most Americans do not buy books or read. I mean, most Americans actually do buy books. This is the sad part. They buy books and then they don't read them. They just sit on the shelf. And I'm guilty of this too. I'll admit it, but what's the point? Why are you gonna spend money on a book if you're not gonna read it? That's the main point. But I just wanted to say a couple things about books here. That actually inspired some people around me on Easter, which I was really happy about. Getting people to read things they wouldn't normally read just because of things I said, it made me feel a little bit of power in that sense, that I feel like, I'm coming off as an authority on the subject now, which I should be, I am, it's probably an 18-hour-a-day job for me to just keep up on all this stuff and have all this stuff fresh in my mind to pour out onto you guys and the people around me. But the things I said were, Jim Rohn, I believe it was Jim Rohn, said, it only takes one idea to change everything. And this is really powerful. I mean, it doesn't just take an idea though, it's like, it takes the execution, especially if you're talking about a business. I just mean an idea in the sense that, it's something that someone spent a certain amount of their life trying to find all this information that they put into a book. I think people take for granted the amount of work that goes into a book. I think people take for granted the amount of work that goes into me putting one of these videos or a blog post together. Because, it's not just like something I just do in 10 minutes. It takes me a couple hours. And there's no promise of monetary gain from me doing it. I'm just giving value. And not only that, I'm trying to give value with things that are relevant, and it takes me time to research. That's not even included. I'm talking about the actual physical recording of the video and organizing the thoughts or writing, on the website. That, it takes a while. And think about it, a book, there's I'm not, recommending or not recommending this, but, for instance, Noam Chomsky or the philosopher Osho, they've written like dozens and dozens and dozens of books. And that's, you can't take that for granted. But this is the next point I wanted to make. I kind of said it already, but it takes a person years and years and years to come up with all the stuff they put into a book, especially if it's a good author. I can't think of one person in particular, but you're gaining 10 to 20 years or more of information from somebody's life in the time it takes you to read a book. So if you read 4 or 5 books a month, you're gaining almost 100 years worth of experience in that month. And you're learning from some of the top minds in whatever field you're reading about. Hopefully, as long as you're not reading unpublished authors. I'm not saying that unpublished authors are not good, of course, because it's just like TV in the sense that not all bestsellers are the greatest books in the world, mostly because Americans don't read that much. Most New York Times bestsellers are books that are easy to read and maybe present a few good points, but the easy to read and short factor, that plays into a lot of the New York Times bestsellers. That shouldn't be a selling point on a book or a buying point for you. But okay, this is what actually woke me up last night and made me want to record this video, is that most people in America, they feel like learning or reading is a chore. Okay, I'll go to school, I guess I have to do it, so I might as well just do it, But learning is not a chore. Learning is teaching yourself to become a better person. It's teaching yourself to have discipline. It's teaching yourself to be more like these people that have succeeded in their life, because you're creating a routine for yourself by reading, say, an hour a day, or like it's not a chore, basically. The video that I watched last night, they showed a couple pictures of people waiting in line for like a PlayStation 3 or an iPhone or whatever. It's like these people, these diehard fans, will sit outside of a store for 3 days waiting for an iPhone or a PS3 or an Xbox One or Xbox 360 or whatever. They'll sit there and wait. They'll camp out in front of the store. They take days out of their life just to get the newest iPhone. And yet they won't take a half an hour or so a day to read and improve the quality of them as a person, their life, their efficiency in the things they do, their business. You can improve anything you want because you have the experts in the world at your fingertips. So learning is not a chore. It's an opportunity for you. So don't pass up opportunity. If you intend on being successful on any level, do not pass up opportunity. That is the first rule. Don't do it. Learn every day. Get better every day. Implement the knowledge that you learn. All right, guys. I will catch you later. Hope I feel better next video. But yeah, I'll see you later.